It's in the center divide. It's on the southbound end. So just a heads up, maybe you're traveling in from the Camp Pendleton area headed south towards Oceanside or Carlsbad via the 5 towards the 76. This may slow things down for you this morning. Other than that, we're at steady speed. So once you get past all of that activity, it looks like we're averaging about 69, 70 mile per hour speeds on the 5 and the 15. If you're traveling in from the East County headed westbound, no major issues nor delays. Happy to report that we're at steady speeds anywhere between 69 to 75 miles per hour or so. And then to get you across to Coronado, 56 mile per hour speeds across the bridge there. Here's what it looks like on the 5 and the 805. And then as we take a look at your travel times, we're sitting really nice this Monday, about 10 to 15 minutes coming in from San Ysidro as well as National City. If you're traveling across to Coronado, under 5 minutes. Here's a quick look at travel times out of the East County headed west, 3 to 7 minutes on the 94, the 8, as well as the 52. And then last but not least, here are your travel times out of the North County, Oceanside to Encinitas, an 11-minute ride. We're matching that same travel time coming in from Escondido, and a couple of more minutes greater coming across from Escondido headed towards Oceanside via the 78 West. Back to you guys. Major freeways. This is the 5 in both directions right at Oceanside. I did want to highlight that drive in particular because just north of that view is where we're tracking a crash. It's right at Harbor before you get to the 76. So this may impact travel as you head southbound, let's say in from the Camp Pendleton neighborhood. Let's go ahead and focus in on those drives while we're on to the North County. 68, 73 mile per hour speeds coming in from the 5 and the 15. Here's what it looks like if you're headed in from the East County headed west, 65 to 70 mile per hour speeds, and still no major issues out of the South Bay. A little bit of brake tapping near the mile of cars and then towards North Park, but that is usual. Nothing significant whatsoever. Back to you guys. Direction is just south of Miramar Way as folks make their way to and from the Mira Mesa or Miramar neighborhoods, maybe headed towards Tierra Santa. We're crawling right now coming in from Escondido on the 78 West. This is as you make your way towards San Marcos. Looks like speeds are pretty nice though if you're headed eastbound towards that 15 connector. I'm still not tracking any major crashes nor delays. Happy to report that. 65 to 70 mile per hour speeds, steady speeds for the most part coming in from Santee. A little bit of a gridlock as you make your way up towards Mass, but then those speeds start to increase once you get up the summit, eventually into Tierra Santa. It looks like our major problem spot is going to be out of Chula Vista and National City on the 5 and the 805, tapping the brakes pretty heavily through the mile of cars out of National City. And then here's that drive as you make your way northbound. Most of the slowing starts at about Sweetwater Road, stop and go all the way towards Mission Valley. Back to you guys.